Well, because I'm like, I can't do the same one. It won't
Yes.
surprise you. And I couldn't
It
think
won't
of a better
scare
one.
me. So I will instead start out with a philosophical question. Are shirts considered sexist?
What?
I don't know, but I guess I will need to know in which direction in is go. There is a
You need to
forest
point your
and there is
sword
a
in
lake.
direction. It is in the forest.
Okay. But that's too far away. Had to, like, struggle for half an hour to figure out how to pull up the menu to fast travel again. Unexpected things make people feel scared. Look at this asshole just selling a single heart.
I know, right?
Someone should murder him. Just for having the gall.
Super hot fire? Man, I never heard of you. Something, something, I'm about to murder you.
Super hot!
God.
Really? Oh, there's dinguses, okay.
It was a different heavy rock, I think.
Well, it was a heavy rock that existed, and it didn't seem to lead to anything. There is no shovel in this game, right?
No.
There is?
I think you want to... No, there isn't.
There
I
is?
think you want to head up. I think you want to head up. I think this is a unique part of the forest.
Oh, is it?
Oh, I'm a fucking liar, apparently.
I should probably stop whistling. Anyway, I see the crack. I'm choosing to ignore it. Are there dinguses in here? Yes.
There's one under a heavy rock somewhere.
I found it. Do you want to tell your story?
Oh yeah. So
It involves a toilet.
the toilet seat broke a few days ago, and so my mom came today to fix it. And she basically just put some Gorilla Glue on it and was like, "Be careful with this. Like, don't sit too far back on it, or else it'll get stuck to you." So I'm like, "Okay," so I'm careful. Problems occurred. Anyway, so later on, I'm like, so later, I forgot that I didn't want to tell that part of the story. But anyway, so anyway, that was
you can infer for yourself what problems occurred from sitting on the toilet seat with Gorilla Glue. So continuing.
Later on, I'm like, the idiocy continues, and I'm like, "Hey, I wonder if it's dry yet. Let me just check with my finger. That'll be fine. I'll be able to wash it off." I was not able to wash it off. So then I kind of panicked because I had it on my right index finger and thumb, and I'm like, "How do I get rid of it?" The fuck is this? Okay, well. Anyway. Yawn.
I see. I'm so riveted by this story. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Good. So yeah, so I'm trying to wash it off. It doesn't work. You know, I'm using lots of soap and hand wash and all that stuff, and not working. I'm like, fuck. What do I do? Do I have any sandpaper? I don't have sandpaper. I'm like, do I have anything abrasive that I can find? And I couldn't at first. So I go to the internet, and I'm like, how do you get fucking Gorilla Glue off your hands? And I found like a multi-step guide.
Where the hell is the fucking
that started with, you know, rubbing against something abrasive. And then, you know, after that, I was like, you can try, like, warming up some oil in the microwave for 10 seconds and putting it in that, and that might be able to help separate it from your skin, so you can peel it off, all this other stuff. And I'm like, there's gotta be something. I'm looking around the kitchen. I see a cheese grater. Well, no, I think it's a cheese grater, and I'm like, maybe this could work. It would have to be a very particular kind.
Actually, have I gone
like,
on this?
I don't know. It would have to be a very particular, like, because, you know, cheese graters have different types to them.
Well, I guess we're here now. I'm gonna just stay here and not worry about the last squid.
Okay. Thankfully there was one side that I'm like, these are close enough together and like the right kind of grating that this might work. And lo and behold, it actually does work, and I'm able to scrape the glue off my fingers. But that was scary.
With the fucking cheese grater.
Yes. I was gentle with it. I didn't hurt. I'm not bleeding or anything. It actually made my skin a little tender afterwards, which I'm not surprised by. But yeah, it's okay. God damn, fucking that stuff is a hazard.
Apparently. I need to not attack the local Hadoos.
Or was there just a bomb in that tree?
Well, obviously Richardson put it there. You know, just the city where I live put it there. Not a person.
But because of whenever you mention Robertson's, for a while I thought that was the city, because it's similar word, and I'm like, no, surely there wouldn't be that kind of coincidence, right?
Oh my god, Lois.
That...
Robertson's is just a good name.
Yes.
The
Gromlins. All I do is win.
All I do is win. But we don't say what the next word is.
We.
Well, I.
Huh?
What?
Do?
What's wrong? Is there confusion?
What's the next word? All I do is win.
Well, then the next part of the video.
Yeah.
Because it includes a...
We.
Oh my god.
You said the next word.
No, I said the next part.
Oh, I thought you said the next word.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was spelled
let's roll back that beautiful bean footage and find out.
You got him good. Let's see a replay, shall we?
That sounded like Grubba.
No, it was the most inexplicable edit I've ever made to a video in my life. It was.
Oh, was it the Minecraft one?
Yeah, it was a Minecraft video on one of my old. I did show you, but I'm gonna tell the audience about it because why not? On a Minecraft video on my old channel, because I used to do that. It was I was like at my friend's base, and there was a wisp flying around because we were playing the Magic World 2 mod pack. There was a wisp flying around, and we couldn't deal with it. And he's like, and my friend's like, I'll just leave you to deal with this. And he goes inside the base, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm low on health. So I follow after him, and he fucking barricades the door with like a random cobblestone block or something. And I'm like, Charlie, let me in. And then
why is that the impression of yourself?
I don't know, because that's what I fucking sounded like. Not normally, but just that one instance. I'm slightly exaggerating it, but seriously. Anyway, and so for some reason, I put in an edit where I was pretending to be like, I don't know what you even call that, like a prank show narrator or something.
Maybe.
And obviously at the time I presented male, so that's why I said it this way, but I'm like, oh, he got him good. Let's see a replay, shall we? And I like replayed the clip in black and white slow motion and added like an audience laughter sound effect.
Didn't I think I mentioned that it reminded me of those shitty like Disney Channel replays. Oh my god, stop jumping in the pit. I never remember what those are called, but there was this trend on the Disney Channel where they would the
thing where they would try to do the Disney logo with a wand and it would always be wrong.
No, they would do a thing with like an old cartoon. Like I saw some with like Goofy, where it would just be like a clip from an old cartoon of theirs, but then they would like do like God, like extreme 90s editing. Like whenever the character like gets hurt or just something wacky happens, they're like, "Oh, let's check that out again," and then it would be
I think you told me about this,
it, you know, like have the rewinding noise, and then you know, like Rake hits Goofy in the face. He's like, "Ooh, that one's gonna hurt tomorrow." Just, they were so fucking bad.
That's so good. Yeah,
because I saw someone make an edit of that for the opening to Up. And it was fucking glorious.
Good. But yeah, God. I think like I did. I was like, oh, he got him good. I deepened it even further though because I wanted it to actually be deep, and my voice was like somewhat deep. It's really interesting because it's actually changed over the years. Like my natural register is higher. This is like I can do better than this, but I'm lazy, so this is what I usually default to. But this is not what I sounded like when I was like 16, or like 15.
And you said that, like, even with this voice, you do still have to, like, try to get it to that, right? It's not completely natural.
Yeah, exactly. I have to go out of my way to lower it, and... yeah, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. I usually prefer to try to talk something closer to this, but it takes more effort, so I don't usually bother with it.
Indeed.
But if I... So yeah, back to normal. But if I try... I can't quite get it to sound the same. Like, if anyone cares, it probably wouldn't be that hard to find my old channel. But like I think like this is the lowest I can actually go, and this isn't even that deep. Like it's straining my voice to do this, and this isn't even.
It's not even your final form.
I wouldn't call this particularly deep, and I have to strain my voice to do this. So yeah, it's interesting.
I'm just basically at this point checking like every part of the overworld that I can. Yeah, I've done a good job of kind of checking everything, so I'm just wanting to get all the Hadoos. So let's go back to the story of whether or not shirts can be considered sexist.
Hang on, is this the work story?
No.
Oh, okay. Because you mentioned that you might talk about work.
I still very well could. No, I'm trying to think of, like, a stupid statement. And that was the one that came to mind. Because, I mean, apparently air conditioning is sexist, so...
God, yeah. Apocalypse is a sexist, too.
Well, yeah. Nah, it's like, I can complain about work. There's not really that much to say. It's just...
People being unreliable.
Yeah, pretty much. And, wait, is this not the... Yeah, I wanted to get over there. Shit.
Try merging into... Oh, no, you can't. That's part of the dungeon.
Oh, okay. Well, let me go in, like, the top right entrance, then. But, so yeah, for, like, the past few days, I keep getting, like, requested to come into work earlier than scheduled, or to stay later, and the reason for this is because people keep just not coming in for their shifts, and,
Didn't I ask you, like, how come these people haven't been fired? And you're like, they were, but then they didn't have enough employees, so they hired them back.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
So now they basically have license to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, more or less. So, like, for me, I specifically want to kind of be, like, I want to be reliable, but not, like, really that hardworking, if that makes any sense. It's like, you know, I don't want to put in the extra effort to get, like, in good favors with the boss, because then I'll have, like, more responsibilities that I don't want. So it's like, you know, when I started this job, I made it clear, like, I don't really want to work full-time hours. I definitely don't want to get, like, promoted to manager, because I don't fucking want the responsibility of it. So I usually work like 25 hours a week, and even that is enough, just dealing with shit.
Yeah, because it's like half that, half patron, right?
It's more like patron's like, I would say 1/3.
Okay.
So I guess I'm mostly done exploring here. There's still another one somewhere, which is irritating, but.
Well, we'll have to do a whole sweep episode eventually, anyway.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, I'm just kind of getting called in more often, and I guess it kind of culminates in actually, there it is. Nope, found the last one. So like, I think it was yesterday. I wake, like, my shift doesn't start until 11 o'clock. I wake up.
Wake up every morning feeling awesome.
No, what do you need? Trunking. What the hell is this?
I can I think that's a golden bee, so it's not worth it. But let me check.
God. Okay. But yeah, so my schedule, I'm not supposed to come in until 11. I woke up at 10. I like, get ready. As I'm basically...
It's a golden bee, yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Basically, as I'm ready to leave, I check my phone, and I have a message from, like, an hour ago. It's like, hey, can you come in earlier? Because someone didn't show. I'm just like... I didn't respond, because at this point, it's, like, already too late.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized that on the image I sent you, I still have the last sliver covered up, even though there's only one dungeon left.
Oh, good. So yeah, it turns out, you know, that since I didn't respond, they call someone else to come in who is they're a shift manager who I think is, I think their last day is, like, later this week, because fucking all of our managers quit. And, so, like, he got called in earlier, and, he was supposed to stay until, like, 7 o'clock. And so, basically, he's working, like, a full shift now, because he had to come in earlier. So, I get there, I do my shift and stuff, and as the boss is leaving, he basically is like, hey, can you stay until 3 instead of 2:30, because there was someone who was supposed to come in earlier who didn't come in, and they were going to be here until 3, but now that they're not, we need someone else to be here. And I'm just like, that's fine, whatever, it's a half hour, I don't care. So I stick around for the extra half hour, and then the guy who was supposed to show up at 3 also isn't showing up, and I'm just looking for
late by like another half
yeah,
hour.
he was late he was a half hour late, but like it could have very easily been way worse than this. Like,
yeah.
you know, 15 minutes pass, and it's like, dude, is he gonna show up? And so I'm talking to the other guy, I'm just like, so what do we do if just nobody else comes in? He's like, I don't know, but I'm getting fucking mad, because at this point it's just gonna be like, well, you're already here, guess you're gonna have to stay until close, lol. And it's like, no, fuck that. But I also don't know what we would do in that situation.
I like the song in this dungeon, it's very weird.
Yeah, it doesn't have a song. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Like, eventually the guy shows up, and no explanation is given for why he was late, of course, but it's just like, well, good to know that we just have several people here that are not guaranteed to come in when they're supposed to.
Yeah. By the way, tip for the wall masters, if you don't want to wait for them to do their animation, if you merge into the wall, they will instantly fall down. Easily shatter.
Okay. I like easily shatter. I feel like I should explain easi shatter.
It's a good story.
It's a little bit of a stupid story, but basically it was when I was still living with Martin, there was a point where there was like a thunderstorm, and he's like freaking out over it for some reason. I'm just like, it's just a storm. It'll be fine. Like these happen very often, and it's just like, but what if it blows out the windows? I'm like, how is it gonna fucking blow out the windows? What are you talking about? And so he...
What was that, thunderstorm?
Huh?
It was a thunderstorm, right? It's not even like a tornado or...
Well, no, not... the idea was like that the sound of the thunder would break the window. God. And I'm just like, that's not going to happen. That can't happen. And so he's like, I'm going to look it up, and goes online and then says like, can thunder can thunder break a window? And then the first result was like a Yahoo Answers type thing, and it's like, if close enough, loud enough thunder can easily shatter a window. He's like, easily shatter.
This is basically like going on WebMD with any symptoms. Your diagnosis is death.
I don't know. For me, the idea of like getting, I don't see the point in worrying over like something natural and common.
It's out of your control.
Like, I mean, it's one thing, you know, if it's a tornado, like those are very dangerous. Yes,
they're not that common.
Be afraid of the tornado, but like the thunderstorm, probably not. And it was also, I mean, I know this is like different a bit now because of COVID and everything, but, where the hell am I actually going? I think I have to find another dungeon entrance.
No. You,
No?
in the left room, you never actually, went into the new door that you opened.
I did not see it. Okay. But it's like, you know, being, like, freaking out over the flu. Like, I never really understood that because it's like, yes, you can get, like, flus can be really bad, and, like, if you're already kind of in, like, poor health or whatever, like, you can actually die from it. But that is very rare. And so I never saw the point of, like, freaking out over it. It's like, whatever, you get it, you take your medicine, you get better.
Yeah.
So back to shirts being sexist.
For fuck's sake. I mean, people are gonna read into this and find some explanation. They're gonna be like, "Well, there was that time with the rocket engineer that had the show with the sexy ladies on it."
Oh my god, I forgot about that. No, I was just thinking along the lines of like, well, men don't have to wear shirts, but women do. That's sexist, or like,
To be fair, I do feel like it should be the same standard.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know if it's been made clear what the item of the dungeon is yet. But I'm trying to see what I've missed.
It's the lantern.
Oh, okay. Because I can't get onto that.
I think you just want to take the exit.
What exit? Oh. See, here I am thinking this is where I came in, but no. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha.
P. Twice.
P tier.
P tier smash.
I like P tier Griffin.
PU.
Yes.
Well, you know, the Pokemon competitive tier.
Oh, right.
It doesn't stand for anything, it stinks. You want to use the merge technique here.
No.
I mean, you don't have to, but that's what I would have recommended.
Oh no.
Yep.
I knew it was a mistake. But okay, can I actually
I always knew it would come to this.
Can I do this?
Yeah.
Child murderer. I knew one day it would come to this. Yes.
I don't know.
What do you mean you knew it would come to this?
I think we should be friends. No,
I think we should be enemies. Oh, great.
It's completely useless now.
Slightly unrelated, but yes.
Most of the other animals are so
stupid. Fucking love dingo pictures. So goddamn bad.
Oh boy.
But yeah, no, like, the thing that we were just quoting, that's a very underrated quote from the dingo shit. Just the, like, yeah, just in response to a child murderer, I always knew it would come to this. Like, what? Why am I...
There's a couple locked doors, and I don't think it matters which one you do.
Oh my fucking god, I keep forgetting that the key display is on the top screen. I'm like, I don't have a key yet. I'm amazed that worked.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Did you see that? You should look at it again. You should pause the recording and let's see a replay, shall we? Oh my god.
That noise was highly unnecessary.
Schmogan Hogan.
Is that long O, or is it the, like, OE combined thing?
long O. The OE I would say is like Schmögenhögen or something.
I thought the game froze there. That was weird.
I just thought it was a good idea.
Oh my god. You know what else was a good idea? Having a review show where you're afraid of the thing you're reviewing. Should I explain that one?
Go in the one you uncovered first. But yeah, you should.
Yeah, no, that was...
explain it in the context that I learned it.
Yeah, it was just, like, it was a completely off-the-wall comment that I just made one day. Where...
What's the other one?
Congratulations. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
It's a place I haven't been yet.
You're gonna have to go back for that chest.
Good! But yeah, it was a completely off the wall comment that I made one day where I'm just like, I'm like, there should be like a classic, like mid-2000s reviewer, like AVGN or Nostalgia Critic, but instead of like being angry at the thing they're reviewing, they should just be scared. And yeah, and Autumn just fucking died laughing at this, and it's like, what the hell do you mean? Like, and the reason I said that was, it's very possible I'm slightly misremembering this, but in Nostalgia Critic's like commentary over his first review, which was for Cartoon Characters to the Rescue, he was talking about how, like, you know, when creating the critic character, he wasn't exactly sure like how it should work, and like he's like, well, when I find something that I like, when something is bad in the movie that I'm reviewing, should I be like scared of it? And I love the picture. I love just picturing that. I'm just like, oh god, oh, it's so bad, get it away from me. Like,
I mean, we're trying to figure out, like,
what do you mean scared of it?
And I think I understood. I think he meant, like, a reaction that's like, oh god, what are they doing? Or something.
Yeah, probably. But it's...
Who wrote this? Whoa.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and get that chest, and then I'll explore the other thing.
Use the pause button in OBS that isn't there for you for some reason. Oh, no, except I found out why, and then we never actually fixed it.
Oh yeah, it's, like, hidden away. I'm not gonna pause shit.
Still probably good enough the option there.
I knew it would come to this one day.
Those tiles on the ground look like steaks.
For you. Okay, let's get the game to freeze again.
No, the other one,
I know, I was just trying to see if it would play the, like, lagging animation.
Don't they look like steaks? Look.
Yeah, kinda. New come this.
Woo!
Yes.
It's my impression of a wool monster.
Well, keep working on it. That was terrible.
Well, I'm sad. No, I'm completely useless.
What's that one? Well, no, well, you're not all wet though, unlike that gym. But that was a good callback. Shit. Now I don't remember what I was gonna say.
No.
Let me just ask you this. House bear, Shemp bear. Oh.
Congratulations, you guessed correctly the first time.
Wait, I did?
Yes.
Was I... What?
There are 4 wall segments that will extend, but only 2 of them connect together to allow you to merge across.
Ah. Okay. I didn't realize that's what I was doing. Alright. See, I thought I had to hold down all 4, so I'm like, well, I'll do this, I'll get the hand to slap one of them, and then I'll stand on the other one.
Oh, clever.
Not clever enough, boy daddy. Okay, there's a...
Sam
that part of the song there, where it's like, oh... Every time it does that, I think it's like the stupid stone that Tetra or the King of Red Lions, like, messages you with. Because it sounds just like that. Like, I hear the noise, then I'm expecting, Hey!
Not to be confused with
Hey,
Hilda's...
it's kids.
No, with Hilda's hey.
Hey? Or Dark Pit.
What?
Well, remember Dark Pit's initial trailer? He shows up, he's just like, hey.
I did not remember that.
I thought I mentioned that. There's also, the, like, Palutena as a Smash character trailer, where at the very end she's just like, Dark Pit, you showed up to crash my party, huh? And he's just like, yeah.
People like what didn't even know if it was a confirmation or not.
Right. I think most people probably thought he was like a stage hazard or something.
Uh-oh. Oh no, you did
Oh, I do not know what it is, but of a beach report.
Except yeah, you're fine.
Do what now?
What you're supposed to do is like have the hand crush these things and then open that up to only release enemies afterwards. Or you could just use like the fire rod or bombs on these things.
Bombs? Vroosh! I like how that didn't kill it. Be like a big old headache medicine. When you open it up, it makes a sound like a froosh. And then I like that part, especially like the part where he says that, and then it like does the flash forward to like opening the time capsule. Stick-O-Man opens it, and then you just hear Strong Bad's voice going, "Froosh."
Was that after the like 6,000 bites of the that didn't taste so good?
Yes. Maybe the next one will be better.
What?
H.
Do you ever? I don't know if I'm just like weird about this, but do you ever find it like annoying or just pointless when a Zelda dungeon has a room where the puzzle is to get to a chest, and then the chest gives you a key
That you use in the same
that you
room.
use immediately? Yeah, like just make it a switch that opens the door, right? It can be a permanent switch.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know of any instances where I've ever noticed that, and I'm just like, why didn't they just make that a switch to open the door? But pointing it out, I can agree, though.
Yeah, I often notice that.
Froosh! But no, a few weeks ago, I was rewatching the first couple home stream watchers, and there's a... I still fucking love the part. Huh?
Why were you rewatching them?
I don't know, because I...
Why were you on a gay porn site?
Really?
That's a reference, by the way.
I know.
I'm telling the audience.
I know. No, I've already lost control of my life.
How many stories does Skullwoods tell?
Oh god. Yeah, that one room had like fucking 80 of them. But no, I still fucking love the part in the action figure email where he's describing like the noise that the thing would make like while shooting sparks out of its mouth, and it's just like and he's making the noise as the thing is making the noise. It's just, it's like it's
so you can't hear the impression.
Well, no, it's the same stupid noise layered over itself, and it's fucking perfect. Like,
yeah.
Uh-oh, battle damage. Okay. But the other one though. Snake. La 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 la. Did I just bypass an entire section? No, I guess I didn't. I wonder if there's like... Go ahead.
I believe the chest there is the Master Roll.
Okay. Let's leave. But yeah, you know how, like, there's the old wives' tale or whatever that, like, you say bless you when someone sneezes because, like, their soul is escaping their body or some stupid shit. Like, yeah. I wonder if there's an equivalent of that for burping.
Dunno. It's funny, though, because, like, I've always talked about how, like, I get annoyed by arbitrary standards, basically, and, like, you know, manners that are pointless and stuff like that.
Yes.
And by all accounts, saying bless you when someone sneezes serves absolutely no function. And so you don't do it. And whenever you don't do it, I always get a little sad because I'm just expecting it because it's, like, you're the only person I know that doesn't do that. But logically, I have no reason to be because it's fucking pointless. And yet, it's like the one thing where I'm like, but you're supposed to. Now what am I gonna do if now that you haven't blessed me? Like, I don't think anything's actually gonna happen, but I'm just like, excuse me, I just went through a sneeze and you didn't say anything.
There was an episode of SpongeBob that ended with something like that. It was like one of the shittier seasons, so like I don't remember if I've actually seen the whole episode all the way through, but it's like something happened where Squidward became giant and like the town was afraid of him, but then he had to like prove that he wasn't there to hurt them, and then like some random character sneezed and he didn't say bless you, and so then like the whole town turned on him because he was evil. And then there was probably like hyper-realistic blood or some shit.
Yes.
Okay, that enemy just died by running into me.
I love the...
It made me scared.
Jump off that. Oh.
You got that big key.
Woo!
King Cooper has stole my eggs.
So, we shouldn't do this, but
do it now.
You won't be able to 100% the game if you do. You can skip this boss with a pretty easy glitch, but then you won't be able to ever go back and get the heart container.
Okay.
Basically, you would need to go stand near the northern wall and use the tornado rod as it's about to slam down on you. And then you'll fly up above it, and you'll land on top of it, and you can just kind of walk through the top wall because there's no collision up there.
Well.
I've done it once just to test it, but then reloaded my save to actually fight it properly. This thing is called Knuckle Master, by the way.
It would be.
I'm not a fan of the, like, fibrous muscle that's just exposed there.
Oh, yeah. It's a rare variant of the head and hands boss in that it is just a hand boss.
Yes. This boss is probably the easiest in the game if you know, like, how to cheese it, which is basically just stand in one spot, wait until it's about to do anything, and then merge into the wall, unmerge, repeat. I usually like to just go do it near the top of the room. Like...
The like, rocket fist attack that it keeps doing, reminds me of the thing from Odyssey.
Oh, yeah. Knuckle attack.
And here comes the giant fist!
Oh, come on.
Remember how there was, like, that collection of SpongeBob quotes to apply to every Smash character? I'm disappointed that Here Comes the Giant Fist wasn't the one used for Bayonetta.
Oh?
I think it might have been used for Captain Falcon, which I guess also works. But, yeah. Oh my god.
I can't believe they would name the thing from Bayonetta after the biblical city, one of the biblical cities that was destroyed for, like, being too gay or whatever.
What the hell?
Oh yeah, it's Sodom and Gomorrah. I think the thing's called Gamora anyway. I'm not actually sure about that.
I know that's that's her like Final Smash thing. I know
Okay,
nothing
yeah.
about like actual Bayonetta lore, so.
I watched a couple of Serena streams of it a couple of years ago. I don't remember that much of it, but yeah. Apparently Hideki Kamiya has gone on record saying that Bayonetta is a virgin.
Oh, I see.
Despite all the sexually charged humor.
Interesting. Well, now I have to play it.
God.
I have no idea.
I do.
Oh. I paid for my hubris.
You attempted to burn the map, and the game was like, "That's a shitty dead meme. Fuck you."
That was good. God, there needs to be a part in BA3 now where there's a map that you can burn and it just, like, fucks you up if you do.
Beginner's Trap.
Yes. The Beginner's Trap is something that we've gotten far too much mileage out of. It's just...
Should we explain it briefly?
Yeah, I will. It was just, in my original LP of BA2, there's a screen in level 1 where, like, it's all dark, but you can see the, like, pathway leading to the end. And if you use the candle to light up the room, then the path disappears and just the entire floor damages you. And I described it as being a beginner's trap, which is absolutely not accurate because there's no indication that that should be that would be detrimental.
It's just a trap.
Yeah.
It kind of crosses over into the same, like, comedic realm as, the oldest trick in the book.
God. Left leg.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
We got a dungeon, some cleanup, treacherous tower for 50 floors twice.
God. I have like 20 minutes. I could potentially do the tower.
Really?
I don't
We've
want
only
to.
been going for 40 minutes?
I mean, according to OBS, which could very easily be wrong.
God, what the hell? Okay, I don't know, I say just do a little bit of sweep. Oh, you know what? Go get the upgraded sword.
Oh, do I have to... Of the
Yeah.
horse? No.
What? The fuck?
Well, what's the item in the Swamp Palace, or whatever it is?
Blue tunic.
Is there one that's just in the overworld somewhere?
Yeah, but I thought you got it. It was supposed to be in the philosopher area.
Alright, do I get to sweep every dungeon and check if there's a
Wait,
chest
maybe
I've
I'm
never opened?
wrong. No, because there's only 3 dungeons that have it. Okay, hang on. Yeah, Philosopher's... Oh, because you needed the fucking Titans Mitt. Okay. I forgot about that.
Okay, where do I want to go for this?
Warp to the small area north of the castle. Yeah.
Graveyard.
There might be a Maya around here as well.
There
Maybe
might
the-
be.
Hyrule version.
Yes, there is. Okay, I seriously need to stop being pedophile, Big Bird.
Pedophile Big Bird is a classic.
It's definitely overstayed its welcome, though.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I'm liking these new characters we've got, like Conkage.
Conkage is pretty good.
I think okay, you're looking for the Maya, I guess.
Yeah. It's probably in Sandalwood. Wait, I got a comment on a, like a Fire Red Omega video today that's just, despite evidence to the contrary, Sandalwood remains a weird word.
Do they even make sandals out of it? I like Dampé question mark.
Dampy.
Yes.
He's damp.
So he's wet and creepy.
Yes. Gravedigger of 2 features.
Yes. We got more stories lying around here.
What?
Got more stories lying around here all over the place.
Oh, do we now?
Well, you know, skulls.
Oh, god damn it. I'm ruining their entire legacy.
Yes.
Oh. It's just a fucking rupee! See, I could have gone for the 1 rupee? Oh god, that hurt.
Jesus Christ. Absolute fabrication. I want to make some kind of creative work that has magic in it, and one of the characters has like a magic spell or power called absolute fabrication, where they can just like make something out of nothing.
I don't even know what absolute fabrication came from. It might have actually been like an original creation of mine, which is very rare. Ugh.
God.
Why are there just no torches?
Seeing as, well, I guess it's a little ways away, probably like a month or so, but have you thought at all about, like, have you looked into any Mario 64 hacks you might want to do for...
Nope.
Okay.
Shot that one down real quick.
Because that is what's next, right?
Nope. Okay, yeah, no, it is. But only if I make at least 3 times the amount of money I'm making now.
Oh. Clearly.
I'll just mug the camera and be like, look, you guys have been here for how long? And you haven't given me a donation yet? Like, really?
Oh my god.
That laugh you just did there came through on my end in like a very terrifying fashion, and I can't wait to go back and listen to it.
I have a feeling I know why, because on my end, the video on your end started, like, stuttering.
It was fucking weird.
You can slash these.
Oh, I can. I'll try to spin attack them, and then try to use the arrows, and then be, like, plundered. No, I don't, what word do I want to use?
Yar, there'd be booty
just,
in the sewer.
Just be perplexed that it's not working.
Nonplussed.
I can play as a Gibdo!
No, it was, I can't play as a Gibdo.
Completely unrelated, but I just now remembered frickin' Vinesauce Joel starting up Undertale for the first time, playing like 2 minutes of it. Like, I don't even think he got to the first Flowey cutscene, and he's just like, well, so far this game seems great, I'm gonna go ahead and BRB for a bit here. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you just taking a break 2 minutes into the game?
Good shit. That doesn't work.
Had to do it.
I love Link's expression when you're not going sideways.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You gotta.
Who the fuck is you gotta?
Hello? Oh, I have been in here before, haven't I?
Yeah.
No.
Now?
Now? Give me a large popcorn, please.
Please.
Please to be putting on more clothes. Like 5
It
or
always,
6
it always
more
bugs
clothes.
me in those videos when Steve Harvey presents. He just lines up a sexual joke, and then the contestant
Yeah,
takes
like,
it and they make the joke, and he acts so disappointed and shocked. And it's like, you fucking knew what you were doing.
yeah, definitely. Where is the blacksmith? Over to the left, or?
It's scroll down.
Is it that one? Like, kind of in the middle?
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me.
Fuck.
Okay.
Because you're zoomed in.
Sure. No, I'm just yanking your chain. You're great.
I love Flexo. He's so stupid.
Flexo is a pretty good character. It's just what if what if we took Bender but made him slightly less of an asshole and just gave him the personality trait of always saying something and then immediately taking it back?
That is a good character. Whoa!
Gets fucking crushed by the giant girder. Flexo, are you okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. No, I'm just messing with you. I'm actually dying. Like, dude, shut up.
Of course, there's the classic first Bender, then Flexo, then Fry.
Yes. I'm shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked. This is a true hero's weapon.
So yeah, this does 8 times as much damage as the Knight Sword.
Cheese and rice! So it's like the level 4 sword in Zelda Classic then, which is broken as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I do have a little bit of time left, but I don't know if I feel like going on a hunt.
That's alright. People can deal.
Indeed. Let's go off on a political tangent. Okay, no, we're gonna be done. So, bump into the enemy, and then we're done.
Gland